Hello, and welcome to Delver of the Cryptic, the puzzle-solving event from Arknight's Enfield. Arknight's Enfield is a live service, free-to-play game, so I'm not expecting too much from this, but as a puzzle-focused channel, figured I might as well record this just to see how it goes. Also, no uploads have been irregular lately. It's just is what it is. But this should be a quick one-off, and hopefully back into regular recording soon. Alright, so we'll just go in order here, starting with pressure sensitive. So yeah, this is a free-to-play live service game. I'm not expecting... Okay, we're gonna switch you. One character looks like. So I'm not expecting too terribly much here in terms of difficulty, but I've been enjoying the environmental mechanics, running around and exploration in this game. So, you know, this might be decently fun. Even if I'm not expecting this to be super challenging as a puzzle player. Alright, so we have these crate mechanics. We can get them to follow us, and then we can stop. And I guess that's all for now. Alright, another crate and an elevator. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that we want to put this on the elevator. Well, I could drop the crate. I could also just go first floor here. Alright, we have the crate with us. Okay, pressure plate. No problem. Drop the crate on that. There is this here as well. We can't climb walls, but if we... I guess that's if we fall and then don't have the elevator down there, we can get back up. Anyway, we are in... Yeah, so use heavy objects and pressure switches to reach the exit. So it's just a maze of sorts. Looks like there's some treasure chests as bonus objectives. So here we have the double height crate. Well, the obvious thing is to put the double on the pressure plate. And we can't jump onto it, but can we from here? We can, okay. So if I actually just move this a little bit more this way, that should be sufficient. I should run. Okay, we can make that, so... There we go, easy. And pick all that up. Because I wasn't allowed to bring my teammates, I have to pick things up for myself. Alright, so that's one chest. Wonder how many there are in here. We did not open that door. That might be a backtracking eventually. Like right now. Okay, that tells me that we don't need that pressure plate anymore, so let's just bring this through here. That other crate, I don't think we had a way of getting through the door, because we needed it, the short crate needed to be used. Okay, we'll drop that there, that's fine. I guess we're just trying to get through here. So it looks like we have to do it this way. Okay, run. And keep going up, I guess. Let's look around before we go back for that. Okay, there is a chest over there. I think that's easy enough to do. I run, does it go faster? Okay, easy. 2 out of 3. Okay, it tells me. So, looking for one more chest and then trying to escape. I guess we're probably taking this up the elevator. Yeah, so everything has been pretty straightforward so far, but decently satisfying. I enjoy this kind of thing. I'm not expecting anything super astoundingly difficult from this. Oh, okay. Speaking of which, just free chest. Don't even have to look for that one. And looks like we're done. Alright, not too bad. And a bunch of character progression materials that I don't really care about, to be honest, but you know, I play games because I enjoy playing the game. The rewards are just kind of whatever. Which is probably a healthy mindset to have when you're doing live service or like gacha type stuff, because if I was stressing out about, you know, accumulating the currency in order to get all the characters and stuff like that, I'd be having a much worse time with the game, I'm sure. Anyway, crane support. Use the machinery in this place to reach the exit. Crane lifters might be dangerous. Now that we've been warned. Okay, I have her at slot 1. I could mix things up, actually. You know what? Estella is my favorite character, but for the sake of variety, let's use all the characters I've been building. We'll just rotate every stage. So we'll take Snowshine this time. Use the machinery to get to the exit. Okay, nothing behind us. 3 crates, same as before. Okay, so we have a control device here. We also have the ability to fall. Gravity is one of our greatest tools. If we fall, are we stuck? Probably not. Okay, there's a chest up there. Okay, so we can lift and lower this in particular. We will be hitting the switches multiple times to see if they have more than 2 states. Ah, okay, one of these. That's fine. Okay, nothing here. I could jump back down to the start. Oh, can still interact with these. I'm guessing we need to jump over the lasers to get to that eventually. Lift and lower. I feel like the higher position is the one that makes the most sense for now. Okay, it is getting deep, which slows us down. Oh, that wasn't a chest. That was a handle of a bench. Okay, we can lift this one as well. So we've made a bridge. I'm assuming that's just gonna go down here. Doesn't really help us though. Does rotating 90 degrees help us? Yes, okay. Might as well take a look over here. Don't really see anything. I really think I should just go back to the starting zone and just fall now, because there was a chest there which I didn't get. But at this point I'm still just exploring to see if there's stuff I'll be able to do in the future. You know, opening up paths and such. Okay. I wonder if I need to... Okay, I can't open my inventory at the moment, at least not with the usual hotkey. I wonder if the stuff that I'm grabbing is showing up somewhere, or if it's just automatically going to my stash. Alright, well, we're back here. Turn that off. Doesn't turn them back on, so that could be toggling something. It probably isn't. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what we do here. Let's look at us to the other side, and from here I'm actually just going to go back. Before we jump through there, it looks like we're just going further and further on. So, if I jump down here, presumably I'm not stuck. Okay, that'll let me get somewhere. What happens if you, drown? Okay. Just brings us back here. That is about what I expected. Sorry, Snowshine, it had to be tested. Okay, where are we? Okay, I don't know why I suddenly felt compelled to test that, but we can in fact attack while we're in here. Okay, there's something over there. Don't think we can get to it though. Were the stairs always there? Okay, I might have just missed it. Might have just missed it before. Anyway. Alright, easy enough. Okay, and that didn't seem to go anywhere, so I guess we'll just run back this way. Switching this the other direction does not get us anywhere. Alright, so that's 2 for 3 on the chests. If it follows the same pattern as the previous level, the third chest will be free by the exit. Let's see how much this game likes patterns. What I'm getting from this is that I should probably be playing some 3D platformers at some point. It's not a genre I've really done, well, much of anything with, honestly. I never was a huge fan of 3D games. Okay, so this is just going to have 3 different states. Okay, it's securely positioned. Okay, this was a lift lower, and it has 2 states. Okay. So to get to that... I mean, I guess what we can do is... Like, if we go back to there, we can jump across to this, but I don't see how that helps us. Do I have time to do that? Oh. Apparently you do not have friction while you're on it. And the water wasn't quite shallow enough to drown us instantly. Or it's too shallow to drown us immediately. Okay, so what I did will work if I keep running, and that looks like the exit there. But let's do, presumably, the intended route. Which gets us here. Okay, that's the walls do not let us climb on it. So, I mean, I could move this to wherever. I haven't found that third chest, though, but I don't see it here, so I think it's just a matter of... this one ended up taking me a while. And we're still missing a chest. Okay. So we got to the exit. I'm not misinterpreting something. Am I think I am just missing a chest. Was there a space up there that I didn't explore? I mean, maybe I should just hit the exit and then... Oh, can't jump through there. Maybe if I was playing a shorter character. Ah, whoops. Alright, we had the one up here. This place was a little bit odd. I don't think there was anything I did here. But trying to look around you, Snowshine. Get out of the camera. I mean, doesn't appear to be anything. Like, they're pretty obvious. It's not like they're hidden. They glow orange. They stand out from their environment. Ah. Okay, it was just hidden. Well, once everything's in place, pretty quick to get to the exit. This might end up being 2 videos if I'm taking this long on some of these. I'm not going to get all 9 stages done in an hour. Well, remains to be seen, I guess. That's fine. No need to rush. I do have a little bit of time to record today. Yeah, okay, so a bunch of cool stuff here, I guess. Mark of Perseverance, hard to say um, how limited those are going to be, because it's just a ton of resources to level up a character to the point where you're using those. But it's just kind of whatever. We'll just slowly grind it, I guess. Okay, as far as the characters go. No chests in this zone, but there are bonus items. Huh. Okay, we have a time limit. Extremely unstable. Use the vortices to accelerate and reach the exit as quickly as you can. Okay. So 5 minutes. Sure. You're appropriate for a speed kind of challenge. Not part of my usual team, but you are someone I'm building. We'll use you. Alright, so this is... is that even faster? I don't think it is. Okay. Oh no. Her special animation might actually just be bad. Okay, well... I overshot. Am I just always fast? I might just be always fast. Okay, so this is a thing, like, do we run? Do we look? Probably faster just to take a little bit of time to look instead of... instead of just leaping to our doom. Okay, that was... Oops. Okay, well, we made it down. Okay, auto course, sure. Not the most exciting stage. Okay, pretty easy. Now, the game does have an in-game achievement system where you can do, like, you have like a 10-minute timer to beat a boss, but then if you beat it in 2 minutes, you get an extra achievement. So that might be a thing. There might have been something on that last page I didn't read, but we'll just ignore that, because that's good enough. Not terribly interested in playing that again. Industrial Labyrinth. What is this going to be about? Infielder's Dreams. Director Chin herself. She wants something way bigger for her little hub base. Okay, find the correct path, and there's 3 chests. Today... guess we'll just keep going in order. Pogranichnik. I'm thinking about building a physical team. Well, a second Estella team, but... using him with Estella might be interesting, because despite being cryo, Estella is secretly a physical character. Okay. Right, 6-star privilege, you get a fancy double dash, just like Gilberta did. Okay, well, that's something. Nope. No easy exit for us. Ah. Okay, so this is just a maze, and then we have to find the right path, I guess. Elevator? No. Where do we go from here? You have to stand close to a wall to trigger it. Well, can't say I'm a huge fan of this mechanic. The first two stages were better. See, now I have to touch every single wall. Am I gonna get baited by the chest?
Yep.
Yes. But I can go this way. Let's go this way, see what happens. Because now I have to exhaustively do every single path. In order to find the chests, right? So this is just kind of a matter of just going through the motions. Okay, we're back here again. So I missed a path somewhere. Can't break my way through the glass window. The other possibility is that going backwards might do something. So, if it lets us. Because the triggers here are not immediately obvious. I think I saw somebody complaining about this stage. Hopefully that means it's the worst of them. Well, if we go back this way... we can go back here. Is there anywhere else we can go? Can't get up there? Is this... oh, I can. Doesn't matter though. So now that I know that I have to touch every single wall. Are we inside Yvonne's nightmare? No, it said Chin, right? Well, I am not finding any way out. Nothing seems to be interactable. No. Okay. Oh, we found an interactable. We can sit. Does this do us any good? I'm gonna say no. So the other thing we can do... like if I just rush... no. Okay, this didn't open last time, unless I just missed it, but I don't think I did. Yeah, this, well, we'll grab the chest. Does it even matter if I get hit? Thing is, it's annoying to try to find the, oh, I guess there is, the course is written on the, okay, we hard reset. There is a course written on the floor, but let's, take our time. Just to check that there's no other secret doors here. Okay. Doesn't look like it. The memory puzzle, I guess. This is fine. Alright. Oh. Need to try a little bit harder than that. Okay, got my camera back. Right. Well, that's what happens if you hit the wrong one. Oh, and it even keeps it out for you. Well, that's nice of them, I guess. Alright, chest number 2. Presumably there's a way out. 2, 1. Let's do 1 first. Which could mean a number of things. Or, you know, we could use the hint. 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Which shows up in multiple places. And we start over. And I'm just going to assume we're going to find the chest if we take the right path. 2, 1. But we need 1, 3, 2, 3. So we'll go with the 1, 2, the 3. 3, 2. Does say enter. Not like that. Okay. Did I miss it? No, this looks like a new place. We're still short of 3 though. Okay, we've got all these portals. But we're missing a chest, and we didn't enter 3. I'm going to assume that these are all trapped, and I'm not going to enter any of them. So the one that did not have... The one that did not have a trap. Oh, that's interesting. I'm still missing a chest as well. Change of plan. I feel like I've missed a number, but I've also gotten further. Exit space. Am I in the right place? Oh, okay. I did manage to jump over it. Jumped a little bit too late there. Okay. Come on. Just do that. Claim rewards. I missed a treasure chest, though, I'm pretty sure. How much do I care? Well, we know the route.
管理人、来たんだね。
常に出陣に備えよ。
It'll bother me that I haven't done it, so now that we know what we're doing, let's just... It's probably in the number maze section. The code might have been for the chest, not for the exit. Okay, I didn't see anything there. Three, 1, 3, 2, 3. I did have the right number. Yeah, I can't go this way. So I go through here. Is it open now? Yes. Okay. Yeah, not a fan of that gimmick. Okay, we got our chest. Same as before. So yeah, the first two chests are pretty obvious. As in, you cannot miss them. Then we've got a hidden chest somewhere in a place full of hidden walls. So there is a 2-1 there. What about this? If I go through this 2, there is a 2-1 here as well. Two, 1, 3, 2. There's a 3. Two, 1, 3, 2, 3, and I didn't get my chest. And then I'm at that final hallway. Is it just in here somewhere? Yeah, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. I really do not like this. Okay, we'll take this route. So we had 2, 1 with a 3. Here's a 2, 1. Is there a 3 back here? There is. So So here's a 21323 I haven't taken. But I think this just leads to the same spot. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that there's nothing in there, and if I don't find it on this pass, I guess I'm just gonna have to look it up. Alright, so exit protocol space. I don't want to hit any of these. Maybe I should, since I already have completed this. But what we can do is we can look in each of these rooms and see if there's a chest in any of them. Which wouldn't be a particularly clever trick, but I mean, it's about what I expect from this area. I guess I haven't been looking up. That's true. Okay, well I made it all the way to the end. What happens if I go all the way back? I was gonna say nothing, but it did let me through here. But this is just gonna put us back into the labyrinth part again. Alright, we're back here. Yep, definitely the worst of the levels. I think that's fairly safe to say. Well, what happens if we... 21323. We can't do a reverse route because we don't have access to 3 right off the bat. 2... Oh, I went too far. Okay. And this is just going to send us back. Well, I'm going to say that it would be abysmal stage design if the chest is inside this 21323 maze, outside of the 21323 path. Let's take a different route this time. Can't even go through there. Oh, kind of can. It's 2132. That's the dead end, which was a suspicious room. It does say enter. What happens if I hit the enter button on my keyboard in this room? Nothing. Okay. Anyway, we're still looking for a 3. So we got to the end without doing the full sequence. Okay, looking up periodically. Well, the other thing to try... I mean, I guess we'll go to the correct path. One more. and look up a little bit. Oh, is it just here? I never looked back. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, well, the last thing I can think of to try... Nope, that wasn't it. I thought it was something. Is to enter one of these and just see what happens. Interesting. So these are teleporters. Okay, so I thought these were fake, but one of them was in fact the correct route. Not really... Okay, UWST banner to the right, one from the end. Yeah, not really anything else to do with that. You just kind of had to trial and error your way through a solution. What looked like a trap. That's pretty easy if you just go. Yeah, did not care for that stage. Hopefully the others will be better. Nothing new has been added. Yeah, okay. Okay, heat interception. This will be the halfway point. So I guess we'll do the other 4 probably in another episode then. Vortices to accelerate, dodge the beams, reach the exit as quickly as you can. Oh, this is another timed one. There are no chests. Okay. Looks like Long Year Invitation also has no chests. Let's get to the end. Everyone that goes fast, I guess. In terms of lore. Sure. Please, sir. This will be the first time I've actually used this character. The reason she's level 80 is I've been trying to build the electric team. Alright, I'm not looking around, I'm going fast. Reach the exit. Oh, the timer started there. Presumably if we hit one of these, we'll get a reset. Okay. Ah, this is the thing they showed in the live stream. Speaking of live streams, we're getting our first major update in a few days. Well, the live stream for the first major update is in a few days, so that's exciting. Looking forward to seeing how they plan on doing stuff with this game going forward. Okay, I don't need to run. Okay, going down here. Now go fast. I guess we were supposed to fall down here. Ah. Okay, we need to find... Well, not like that. I mean... Okay, it won't let me jump it. Fine. You have to presumably find some more of these. Okay, we can go up here. Okay, and that was all it took. That was okay. Bonus goal, reach in 5 minutes. I mean, the speed stages aren't terribly interesting. But, you know, it's fine. Alright, so we have 4 more stages to go, but I will be doing that as a separate episode, so I will see you then.